All right, and now on to some important piece of news coming in from Kerala, where the High Court has cancelled the bail of the accused in the sexual harassment case, where the accused got bail as Sessions Court said that the complainant was quote-unquote provocatively dressed. Now, the High Court adds that accused must not be arrested till it rehears the entire matter. All right, and I'm being joined by my colleague Vivek, live on the broadcast to tell us more on this. Vivek, if you could just take us through the High Court's observations on this very controversial judgment that was in fact given by the Kerala Sessions Court. All right, we're trying to reconnect with Vivek there, but that's the latest that we're picking up. Once again, the spotlight is back on the sexual harassment case that, in fact, the Sessions Court heard just last week when, in fact, remember, in a very problematic and disturbing judgment, the Sessions Court observed that the accused must be granted bail. And what was all the more problematic was that the court went on to, in fact, cite the survivor's dress code as being the problem, as being the ground for granting bail to the accused. Remember, in this case, the accused is the poet, social activist Civic Chandran, and the Kerala High Court had observed that the fact that the survivor was in fact provocatively dressed means that the accused shall be granted bail as it wasn't his fault. And on this note, I'm being joined by my colleague Vivek live on the broadcast. Vivek, if you could just take us through the observations made by the Kerala High Court today in this very controversial matter.
The High Court has stayed the order of the Special Court of the SCST Act at Manarkad in Palakkad, cancelling the bail of the 12 accused person. Now, the Kerala High Court has stayed the cancellation of bail to the accused in the tribal youth lynching case. Remember, this is one of the most, Madhu was allegedly beaten up to death by a mob at Attapadi in Palakkad district on February 22nd, 2000. Was allegedly tied up and beaten up by a mob who caught him for a nearby forest, accused him of serial theft. Remember, Justice Kauser Edappagath used the order on the appeal filed by the second and the fifth accused, Mr. Marakkar and Radhakrishnan, the second and the fifth accused in this case. The Kerala High Court, asked whether the trial court has the right to cancel the bail granted to an accused by the High Court. The legal points should be heard in detail. Call for the entire records urgent. Exactly what the High Court has said. So basically, for the second and the fifth accused in this case, it is a temporary relief, at least till the coming Monday. Their bail, the HCS stayed the cancellation of bail, which has been done by the the Palakkad District Court.
All right, Vivek, thank you so much for joining us with all those